Hey guys, today I will just be teaching you guys how to multiply. There are 4 different methods I can think of at your level, and the first one is when you have something at the tens place and ones place, you're just going to multiply the ones by the ones place. So 7 times 4, that's 28. Carry the 2. 7 times 1, that is 7, plus 2, that is 9. So here's your answer, 98. Now moving on to the next problem. You have this time you repeat the same procedures. So focusing on the ones place at the bottom. So 3 times 7, that is 21. Let's add a 2 on top at the tens place. 3 times 6, 3 times 2 equals 6 plus 2, which is 8. Now we move on to a tens place because it's a tens place and there is a 0 and the number 1 0 and the number 10. You add a 0 under this ones place and repeat the same process. So 1 times 7, that is 7. 1 times 2, and that is 2. Add these together. You get 1, you get 15. 1 plus 2, that is 3. So your answer is 351. Now we're moving on to decimals. When you're multiplying with decimals, just know that the number of places behind the decimals is sum of the number of digits behind the decimal of both numbers. So for example, we have 1, 2, and 3. Therefore there will be 3 numbers behind the decimal. Anyways, we will repeat the same procedures as this one. So 6 times 4, that's 24. So we carry the 2 on the tens place. 6 times 8, that's 48, plus 2, that's 50. And as we said earlier, there are 3 numbers behind the decimal in total. Therefore, after the third number, you place the decimal, and our answer is 504 1/1000ths. Now moving on to fractions. By the way, guys, often a dot is indicative of a multiplication sign. They can be interchangeably. So if I were to write this is the same thing as that. Anyways, when multiplying fractions, you just multiply straight across. So 5 times 2, that's 10. 8 times 3, and that is 24. Don't forget to reduce when possible. Divide these both by 2. You get 5/12. And that is how you multiply. Oh, and this is called the compact method. I strongly recommend that you guys are able to multiply through this method instead of, I don't even recall what the other method was, but it was pretty lengthy.